Hey guys, it's JJ. It's time for a new Dynasty. I chose the University of North Carolina as my next project. This team has not won an ACC conference championship since 1980. That's been 44 years of not winning a championship. And I'm going to try to win one before it is 50 years. For that reason, I created a head coach named Javier Taylor. He is a recruiter. Javier Taylor, for those of you that don't know, my Lions franchise was a free safety out of the University of North Carolina, who was, I think he was a 5th round pick. He had really good zone coverage and just overall speed, and also a good catching rating, which I'm gonna interpret as he was a two-way player in college, and as such I'm gonna treat this team. We're gonna focus on DBs and receivers for this rebuild. North Carolina has been making bowl games basically every year, even though this screen doesn't really show it. It's just a regular thing for them. This is a 85 overall team, and I'm gonna try to turn them into a championship contender. We want to win the ACC, but we also want to win a national championship. And for this rebuild, I'm going to put no restrictions on myself. We're gonna recruit 4 and 5 stars from everywhere. We're gonna try everything to go get those elite players, and I'm really excited about having the Tar Heels as a dynasty here. This is, by the way, also my favorite college team. Let's take a quick look at the roster. We have a not so great situation at quarterback right now. Max Johnson is the starter. He's a redshirt senior. We have Connor Harrell, a scrambler. Johnson is not a scrambler. Harrell and Criswell are the scramblers. Both of them are backups right now, but I would like to run the offense with a scrambler, I think. And then another pocket passer in Michael Merdinger. He's a true freshman, and we're definitely going to redshirt him. Then, this is the best player on the team. It's Omarion Hampton, and I am pretty sure that he's going to declare after the first year. And then we have a senior here in Darwin Barlow. He is a redshirt senior, so he's going to be done after this season. And then we have another senior here in Caleb Hood, who is also going to be done after this season, I think. So I think we're gonna lose 3 running backs this offseason, the first offseason. And then we have 2 freshmen that don't really look to be anything special. Receivers, we have J.J. Jones as a senior. Doesn't look like he's going to go to the NFL, sadly. Kobe Paysour is the second receiver. He's a redshirt junior, so we're gonna have him for a couple years. Chris Culliver is a sophomore. He looks to be maybe a late round draft pick if he develops a little bit. And then we've got a senior in McCollum and a freshman, a true freshman in Ship, probably gonna redshirt him. Gavin Blackwell, Christian Hamilton. Just a few decent receivers down the board. The thing is, this entire receiving core is lacking speed. The fastest receiver are 3 backups with 91 speed. That's just not enough. And we need to bring in some different players here. And I'm going to focus on that as well. Running back and receiver and quarterback are so far parts of the team where we really have to focus up. One part of the team that looks really good is tight ends. We have 3 of them, like 3 good ones, and 2 of them are seniors. So they are going to be gone, but we still have a redshirt sophomore in Johnson here who is going to be there for a couple more years. And then for the offensive line, this part of the team also doesn't look good. But Howard Sampson, the starter right now, he's a redshirt sophomore. We're going to have him around for a couple years at least, maybe 3. And a few backups here. couple redshirt true freshmen that I'm gonna redshirt. But overall, I'd say on left tackle, we might be set for a couple years. Left guard, this is a senior, 76 overall. That's just not enough at all. I hope that someone here develops a little bit. This is also a senior at center, Austin Blask. Hopefully we can get somebody in here that makes a difference. And then we have Willie Lampkin at right guard. He is a true senior, so he's going to be gone after the season. But we do have a redshirt sophomore lined up to take his spot. So at tackle, we have 2 tackles that are redshirt sophomores that we will have for about 2 or 3 years. That are still going to be developing, so that's good. We have a solution at right guard, but left guard and center need some work. And then left end, we do have a couple seniors that are gonna be gone after the season, but Bo Atkinson looks to be ready to take over. And then also obviously a true freshman that we're gonna redshirt. At right end, we have this is the second best player on the team, Kamon Rucker. He is going to declare, obviously, and even if he didn't, he is going to be gone. But also here we got a redshirt sophomore that's going to take over. So I feel like at edge rusher it's not super dire, like it is at defensive tackle. Well, I mean, depends on how these players develop. We are going to lose 2 seniors to the next offseason. But Travis Shaw is a junior. I'm thinking about redshirting him. And then we have 3 redshirt freshmen that are ready to develop. And if one of them develops into the 80 overall range, I think we're fine. But we still, we need some more talent of influx there. Influx of talent there. At left outside linebacker, we have only 1 guy. He's a redshirt freshman. Middle linebacker, Power Eccles. I think he's gonna declare after this year. We've got a sophomore and 3 freshmen. None of them redshirted. I'm gonna try to redshirt as many linebackers as I can here. And at our right outside linebacker, we also have a true sophomore, probably going to redshirt him as well. At corner, we have a junior, a senior, and a sophomore be the top 3 players. I feel like we can redshirt Cost and Green here, and then have Stewart and Adams play because the difference is not that massive. But again here, just like at wide receiver, there is just not great athletes in this building. It's just overall average athletes, I guess. At safety, we do have a redshirt senior, so he's going to be gone. But five players that haven't been redshirted yet, so I think we're going to be fine with that. 4 freshmen, 4 true freshmen at free safety. Definitely going to redshirt all of them. And then we've got a senior and a junior at strong safety, so we need to recruit some safeties probably as well. Or maybe if they develop, it's not that dire, but we also need to recruit a punter in the first season because this kid is a junior, and if I want to redshirt a punter, then I'll have to recruit them now. Let's have a quick look at the conference. We have Florida State, we have SMU, we have Louisville. NC State is one of our most better rivalries. We also have Virginia Tech and Georgia Tech. We have Clemson, California. Duke is another rivalry, and there is a couple more here down the board in Virginia and Wake Forest. But I'm not going to edit the conferences. I feel like this is fine enough. This is like the real life. I'm not going to remove California and Stanford and stuff. So we're going to play them. Now, schedule, we're going to start off 4 games that we should all win. Minnesota, Charlotte, FCS, Southeast, and James Madison. So we need to win all of these games. They are all definitely weaker than we are. But then conference play starts, and this is where I think it's going to get a little bit tough. But we are going to try to... I feel like A realistic thing would be to maybe aim at 8 or 9 wins this year. And then next year we're gonna see how the team develops and stuff, but there should be an opportunity to win almost all of those games except maybe Clemson, Florida State, and NC State. Although, I mean, you have to win the rivalry games, right? So we have to try to win against NC State. But this is the recruiting board, and as you can see already, I only put 4 and 5 stars on there. And Jesse Kowalkowski is our best hope at quarterback. He's a scrambler from Oxon Hill, Maryland, and he's a gem. We also have Ty Lindsay on the board, who has kind of similar athleticism. And Nate Tipman is another quarterback out of Florida that is a gem. We have Kyle Costanzo, a gem running back, who was interested in us the most. I did not get the insta-commit, sadly. And then I put 6 receivers on the board because we definitely need some speed there. Buck Stoner is a 5-star. We also have Clyde Upshaw, a 4-star. Jabari Ojabo is a 4-star. Cashman, Pounds, and Brooks. They are all 4 stars, and almost everybody is already interested in coming here. So let's see how this looks in the next episode. I'm going to show you the developments of simming to the first week. But yeah, we also put a tight end on the board. Not really going to pursue him that hard because I think we're set for a couple of years. I've got 2 tackles, 2 guards, and a center on the board, and I want to have all of them. We so desperately need to get some O-line help, especially on the interior. I think it's tackle after this year. If they get like a 5 or 7 overall boost, I think we're fine. But right now we need to recruit. Edge rushers, I got 3 of them. Not sure if I'm gonna recruit anybody like really hardcore, but doesn't hurt to put them on the board, get them a scholarship. Same thing for defensive tackles. I might pursue 1 or 2 of them on the defensive line. For linebackers, there is a 5-star that I'm gonna try to get, and 3 4-star inside linebackers that already have. We are in 2nd place for interest for all of them, so I think there's a good chance we might bring in 1 or 2 of them. And then I put 4 corners on the board. One of them is a 5-star, and yeah, we're gonna try to recruit them pretty badly. And then a 5-star strong safety with 98 speed. Really excited about him. Definitely gonna try to get in like at least 1 safety, probably 2. And yeah, that's it for the first episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. That's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Tar Heels Dynasty. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.